Welcome everyone to the gift call. And what else is possible for today? So if there is this thing that you would like to change, what would that be for you today? So many people have asked me this question that उनको एक stuckness लगती है, like there is something that is stuck. It can be in the family, it can be in business, it can be in relationship. So सबसे पहला क्वेश्चन जो मेरा आपसे है वो ये होगा कि the stuckness that you're aware of, is that yours? Truth. How many people's stuckness are you aware of, and are they trying to heal that, remove that, or you perceive and make it yours? कि अगर मुझे अवेयरनेस आ रही है तो सब कुछ मेरा ही है, अगर मेरे को दर्द हो रहा है तो दर्द भी मेरा ही है, स्टकनेस की अवेयरनेस आ रही है तो स्टकनेस भी मेरी है, सब कुछ मेरा है. So all the wrongnesses that you think are yours and all the stuckness that you think is yours, will you now destroy and create it all and return it to sender with conscious attached? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all 9 shots, boys, forwards and beyonds. How much are you afraid to be joyful? ज़्यादा खुश हो जाओगे तो फिर रोना पड़ जाएगा, हंसने के बाद रोना आ जाता है, एक हैप्पी रियलिटी के बाद एक सैड रियलिटी आती है. So everything that creates that, all the point of views from your parents, from your culture, from your society, creating that for you. Will you now revoke, recant, rescind, reclaim, renounce, denounce, destroying real times of God's will, please? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all the shots, boys, words, and beyonds. How much do you don't want to be happy around people? You being happy make people uncomfortable. And how much, जैसे होते ना वो सुबह उठते हैं, you put a human face, चलो दुनिया के लिए एक फेस लगा लेते हैं ताकि वो लोग कंफर्टेबल रहे, बाकी सब ठीक है. So how much are you putting on faces and faces to become the human that you're not? And if I ask you, truth, when are you being you? अब कब, when you are being you, कितने seconds के लिए होते हो 24 घंटे में? What would it be like if you are being you all the time? Can you sense that space? You being you, like no worries, no stress of hiding yourself from people around you, no stress of pretending to be who you're not. So, all the pretense that you're using to cover up your humanoid face, your happy face, will you not destroy your real time? So, possible, please. Right, wrong, good, bad, what, for all nations, boys, boys, and beyond. Have you heard Gary has said, just for me, just for fun, and never tell anyone? So, truth, how many of you, when you have an awareness, you want to tell everyone around you, oh, मुझे ये awareness आई है, तुम्हें पता है, this is what will work for you. अपने लिए नहीं, we're never thinking of ourselves. But for other people, we're just, okay, this is the awareness I have, and you should work on that. And how much time do you get rejected for that? So, all the rejections that you had due to telling people your awareness, and everywhere you stopped receiving yourself in that process. Will you not destroy your all times of counseling, please? Right, wrong, good, bad, but for college boys, provides and beyonds. So, what shows up with that? How much are you rejecting yourself in the process when people don't receive you? What shows up for you?
Rejecting self, not accepting.
Yeah. And when you reject you, and then you expect other people to love you or adore you, would that be possible? So everything that brought up, and everywhere, it starts from within. Can you now please perceive, know, be, receive, and acknowledge that? Right, wrong, good, bad, pok, pok, all the insurance points for ads and beyond. How much do you want to prove? Oh, I am this. Please look at me. Please adore me. Please love me, and all that. So, can you start receiving you first, the being that you are, the body that you have? So, all the judgments that you have of you, all the judgments that you have of your body, all the judgments that you have your business, of your money, of your finances, of your services, will you not destroy real times of God's children, please? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all the insurance boys for ads and beyond. If you judge yourself 1%, like अपने आप को सिर्फ आप 1% जज करोगे, people will judge you 100%. Then you think कि अरे मुझे लोग बहुत जज करते हैं. No, it starts from within. If you wouldn't judge yourself, suppose for the next 10 seconds, just tap into the space that you totally love yourself. You think कि भाई मेरे से अच्छा तो कोई है ही नहीं. So how will people go around you? Will they love you? Will they adore you? Or will they reject you? What should that?
They reject.
No, if you know, if you are in total allowance of yourself, that will also show in your outer world. But if you judge yourself, that will also show in your outer world. So if you start loving yourself, if you start acknowledging yourself, then it will come from outside also. But it has to be starting from within yourself. So all the acknowledgement that you haven't been given to yourself so far, would you now acknowledge you, please? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all 9 shorts, boys, for ads and beyonds. All the big 5 that you're using to reject you in every way, in every form, will you now revoke, recant, rescind, reclaim, renounce, destroying real times of God's healing? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all 9 shorts, boys, for ads and beyonds. Everything that was perpetrated on you before the age of 2, in regards to self-worth, self-love, money, or body, will you now destroy and give all times of God's healing? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pop, all shots, boys, for ads and beyond. All the point of views that you picked from your parents before the age of 2. How to, about like money. Let's suppose go with that. What is money? How to create it, how to save it, and everything in regards to money. So all the point of views that you picked from your parents before the age of 2, will you now destroy in real times of God's healing? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all 9 shots, boys, forwards, and beyond. So what shows up? Anybody have? Anybody? Question?
मोनिका जी, nowadays मैंने आपको लिखा भी था, neither are helpers, helper or driver. मतलब कि वो keep on changing, वो एक उनका stable हो ही नहीं पा रहा है. In last, I think 1 or 2 months.
So everywhere, this is like something where you can ask a question. Everywhere you have decided change has to be uncomfortable. कंफर्ट के साथ चेंज आ ही नहीं सकता. अगर वो चेंज है तो उसको अनकंफर्टेबल होना चाहिए ताकि आपको पता चले कि आप चेंज हो रहे हो. So everywhere you have concluded that change has to be uncomfortable for you to recognize change. Will you not destroy it all times of God's healing? Right, wrong, good, bad, all 9 shots, boys, for God's healing. See, when it comes with different family members, they also have a point of view in regards to everything. You changing or you doing the clearing, sometimes that helps, sometimes that doesn't help. So here you can ask, okay, what would create ease for me? What would create ease for me? And then go with that awareness. Maybe this change is something that you have asked for and it is showing up in a different way. It can be also that. हर चेंज या हर सिचुएशन को if you see as a problem, that will become a problem. If there is something that is going on in your life, and if you start making that or seeing that as a problem, even if that is giving you some awareness or that is showing up differently, you, until and unless you ask a question, you won't get an awareness what is going on. So what is showing up that I haven't acknowledged yet? What changes are coming up that I haven't acknowledged yet? So what is the universe trying to tell me with all of this? Ask this question. In everywhere you have decided or concluded that everything should be stable around you. यार कल का तो पता नहीं, आज तो जी लो. मतलब हर चीज हमेशा के लिए फिक्स नहीं हो सकती है, ठीक है? So you, what will make you truly happy? Go with that. Maybe this is showing up differently. This is the awareness that is showing up right now. So go with that awareness and ask more questions. Okay, how can I have ease with all of this? How can I have ease with all of this? Okay. Okay. Any questions?
Business.
Business. So when you talk about business,
Yes. After last call, I am talking about talking with business every day.
and how is that changing for you?
So inquiries coming first. Stop. Feelings are getting cancelled from few days.
Is your
I
body
have an issue. Only I'm listening to only one sentence.
so have you ever asked what you have changed that you haven't acknowledged it? So what showed up with that question? What awareness showed up with that question? वो कह रहा मुझसे तो बात करती नहीं हो, मुझसे तो खेलती नहीं हो, क्वेश्चन पूछने के लिए क्या तुमको? See, when something is, and you are asking questions, something is not changing. So, what is going on that I'm unwilling to perceive, know, be, and receive? That if I'm willing to perceive, know, be, and receive that, would change all of this too. So everything that you're unwilling to perceive, know, be, and receive, will you not destroy your hands of God's healing, please?
Yes.
Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pop, all 9 shorts, boys, boys, and beyonds. If you start acknowledging yourself every day, if you start acknowledging your body every day, how much more can you receive from everything and everyone around you? In every way. So this is what showed up like before the call. All the goals that you have set up, all of you, all the goals that you have set up, first, if you have achieved that, can you acknowledge that you have achieved your goals? And now can you destroy and upgrade all your goals, please? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pop, all 9 shorts, boys, boys, and beyonds. Interestingly, you can set targets. But once you set a goal and the goal is achieved, you have nothing to do for the next thing. There's nothing next. So in Access, what they talk is destroy and create all your goals and start setting targets for you. That will keep you on a continuous forward movement. Okay. So Juhi, do this and see what changes with this.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. Any more questions for today? Anything?
As for getting healing, मतलब आज ऐसा है कि आज I will pay you, okay, and then healing cancel.
So, what are you trying to tell you with that?
एडवांस पेमेंट तो मैं लेती हूँ, तो मैं वर्क स्टार्ट नहीं करती हूँ, पर एकदम आते ही जाके करते होते हैं.
Tired of something?
Sorry?
What is the body sick and tired of?
People around me.
So can you ask your body not to be sick and tired of people?
Yeah.
See, if you enjoy
तो कहते हैं वो एक ही सेंटेंस बोलता है, I have money problem, I have money problem, and I'm like, मुझे अभी मनी प्रॉब्लम लग रही है खुद की, ये चल रहा है मेरे साथ।
How much of people's lie have you make true and relevant?
बहुत।
Everything that is, will you destroy it all, please? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, polish, boys, boys, and girls. जब लोग एक ही तरह की बात करते हैं, then you think that this might be true, and then you also start making that as your reality. So whenever someone, like हम जब आप टीवी देख रहे हो, अभी भी एक ही चीज को बार बार they are just repeating everything. न्यूज देख लो या कुछ भी देख लो, एंड व्हेन पीपल टॉक अबाउट द सेम थिंग, ओ मनी फाइनेंसेस कम हो रहे हैं, मनी कम हो रहा है, चीजें काम नहीं कर रही हैं, ये पैसे को बचा लो, आगे चल के हो सकता है और टाइम ऐसा आ जाए. सो व्हाट यू ट्राई टू डू इज डोंट लिसन टू बाय टू एंड टेल अ स्टोरी, लाइक 10 कमांडमेंट्स की जब हम बात करते हैं. So if you keep on listening to the same thing again and again, that also start becoming your reality. Because हमें लगता है कि शायद ये बात सही होगी, कुछ तो लोगों की बातों में सच होगा. So everything that you have made real and true, that it isn't, will you not destroy the all times of God's healing, please? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nations, boys, provides and beyond. So what you do is, when you make it your reality, you then try to solve it, but it is not yours. And it cannot change because it is not true. Everything that brought up can be destroyed in all times of God's healing, please. Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nations, boys, provides and beyonds. Does that help? Okay.
Thank you.
Monica, I have a question.
Hi, Bhumit. Nice to see you.
Hi. Thank you. Same here. My question is, when you started the call and you said, the awareness is for you, but you go and, tell people, and then you get rejected, right? My question is somewhere close to it, but it's not that I'm getting rejected by people. I asked for something, it showed up. The moment it showed up, my body started to shiver, because that awareness and that truth, it will change the dynamics of my life. Somewhere I was already aware of it. I was waiting for, it to show up naturally in its own organic way so that others can also see it. Now, when it is, I am, for the few seconds and minutes, I get into, like, now I might be using wrong word here, panic, but there's this energy that, suddenly shows up, and I would like to do something in that. It could be a chaotic energy also. I can't define it. I don't have a word to define that energy. And what I do is, in that particular moment, I would start calling people, or I would, call somebody. I think I can share this with them. Now here, I would like to, use this awareness to my advantage. But the way my body perceives it, it starts to shiver. It starts to go into that panic mode, or when yes, this is what is going to show up. This is how it is going to show up. This is going to create this. I'm not able to take that.
First of all the autoresponders that you have set in place, that comes in motion the moment awareness shows up, will you not destroy all times of God's healing, please?
Yes.
I come with bad pot calling short boys, provides and beyonds. Everywhere you have decided that the awareness has to show up in a certain way, with a certain reaction in your body. Will you now destroy all that times of God's healing? Right, wrong, with back, pot, pock, all 9 shots, voice, provides and beyonds. All the big five that you're using to control you and not be you, will you not destroy the all times of God's healing, please? Right, wrong, with bad, pot, pock, all 9 shots, voice, provides and beyonds. How much are you still, a little bit like what's showing up, how much are you still fearful of your own power? What will happen if people come to know how powerful I am? They won't be able to take it. Everything will be destroyed. My relationships will be destroyed. Or I won't I wouldn't be able to control what will happen. So everything that brought up, will you now destroy the real times of God's will, please? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all the shots, boys, boys, and beyonds. Many a times, the thought, what will happen? Like हमें वो result तक हमें control चाहिए होता है हर चीज में. We are not willing to let go of that control. हर चीज में लगता है हमें ये चीज ऐसे होनी है तो यहाँ तक I have to be in control. जहां तक मैं कंट्रोल कर सकती हूँ उस तक मैं कंट्रोल कर लूँ. Moment, what shows up for you with that? You're on mute right now.
I was not. So okay, that means what I said previously also that you didn't hear that. My body was shivering when you were doing that with those clearings, and it went cold. Now, what the question that you asked me is, everything that happened, it went without any control of me. I was not just controlling the situation. Now, when I got to hear it, that's when I'm like, okay, now this thing should go this way, and it's going to sort things out. That chaos, कुछ आपको काम करना है, but it's taking time. You have to wait for that thing to show up. वो wait के उसमें I think मुझे लगता है बस जल्दी से हो जाए.
I want to talk about the cold thing that you wanted to talk. That is something.
Yeah, it's still there.
Not this part of the conversation. I want to go with the first part of the conversation.
Okay.
When the cold thing shows up, how old are you being?
17.
Go beyond that. Before that. Truth.
5.
Go before that. Truth.
4 to 6 months. It's getting colder.
Everything that happened at that age, will you not destroy all times of possibilities?
Yes.
Let it go completely from your body. Dissipate it completely from your body. Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all in short, voice, pervasiveness. Everything that happened at that age, will you now destroy all times of possibilities? Right, wrong, good, bad.
It's coming 2 months also.
It's okay. Let it go. Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all in short, voice, pervasiveness, and beyond. Let it go. Let it go. Ease. Ask for ease with it. Yeah, it will go.
But we have no ease with this.
No, it will go. Just relax more. Relax even more. It will go. Done. Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all in short, voice, pervasiveness, and beyond.
My heartbeat is going up and down.
टेंशन मत लो यही हो तो कहीं नहीं जा रही हो. Just relax even more. Take a deep breath. It is okay.
Yeah.
I'm there. Even one more deep breath. Now it's more okay. Better?
Yeah.
So, have you been running a trifle sequence system?
So I have been running this, but I've been running on other people and receiving that while running it on others.
I know, but would you like to run it on you tonight with zero sum of
Yes,
trauma?
I would.
Zero sum
Yes,
of
I would.
trauma.
Yes, I would run.
And then, whatever shows up, talk about that. Something
Okay.
like kabhi the body will start giving you awareness in different ways and forms also.
Okay.
After running the process as well.
Okay.
And get an abuse whole session done whenever you can. Okay.
I got one done in January with Grace.
Yeah.
So I'll take one more.
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, Monica.
Okay. So, any more questions for today?
Monica ji, a situation is showing up which actually triggered me. And in response to that, I reacted. My entire body was like shivering, and similar sort happened like 2-3 times. Kuch trigger hai, kuch where the change that has happened, my body was not comfortable, and that made me react, which was not acceptable.
So, where have you decided that every change has to be acceptable?
No, like that reaction, the way I reacted was not acceptable. That I was not expecting from myself to behave in such a way. Though the change was not comfortable, but I should have responded in a different way. You know, Daisy?
इतना गुड अभी तक गुड 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 की उसमें लगे लाइक मेरे को तो गुड ही रहना है कांट बी बैड सी व्हाट इफ यू स्टॉप जजिंग योरसेल्फ इवन इफ यू आर बैड अपने आप को 10 सेकंड्स का वो दो ना थोड़ा सा टाइम ठीक है आई वाज बीइंग दैट नो जजमेंट एंड देन सी व्हाट शोज अप विद दैट लेकिन हम खुद को इतना पहले ही जज कर लेते हैं देन थिंग्स स्टार्ट गोइंग अब ये भी नहीं हो रहा अब ये भी नहीं हो रहा ऐसे भी नहीं हो रहा ऐसे भी नहीं हो रहा गिव योरसेल्फ दैट ग्रेस पीरियड सिर्फ 10 सेकंड्स ठीक है यार हो गया काम खत्म अभी क्या करना है नेक्स्ट क्या करना है मे बी समथिंग न्यू शोज अप बट इफ यू डोंट गिव योरसेल्फ दैट 10 seconds of non-judgment you will be amplifying more and more judgments on yourself ये गलत था मैंने गलत किया अब मैं उसको ठीक करने के लिए क्या कर सकती हूँ मैं तो इतना गलत कर देती हूँ ऐसे तो रुका ही नहीं जाता मेरा मुंह क्यों खुला मेरा मुंह खुलना ही नहीं चाहिए था इन ऑल दैट बुलशिट नहीं हो गया everything that is okay go back to that time energetically so every way I was being that I did that. Whatever I did I destroyed it all right wrong good bad what for foolish advice for bad and beyond interestingly nobody's going to even remember that except you after a few days but you will keep on judging yourself continuously your entire life everything that is will you not destroy your times of conciliation please right wrong good bad hot pop all nice shots boys babats and beyonds so any more questions then I have 2 announcements to make and then we'll be done with the call any more questions for today no questions okay so I would be starting again the SOP session pay as you desire and that would be starting from 25th of February for 5 days. So you can message me personally, I'll add it to the WhatsApp group. That is the one announcement. Second is book club, I will be starting the gift of allowance. I would be posting that in the group as well. So that will be for 2100, the book club. You will get the recordings of that and we will be doing the facilitation also in that. Okay. And we will be starting that from 26th. I will be giving you the time afterwards. So these are the 2 announcements that are coming up. And the third one, all of you who have done money workbook, advanced money workbook, can join me on the repeaters prize. I will be starting that in March. I think from the 4th of March or the 5th of March. So I will be doing the money workbook first and then uske saath hi how to advance wali bhi. So if you have done with any of the facilitators, you can let me know and you get the repeaters prize for that. And that are the few announcements that are coming up for our upcoming classes. So thank you everyone for joining me.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Bye-bye. See you. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you.